Close your eyes and listen to my presentation.
Basic love languages. Being appreciated and loved are central emotional human needs that help foster resilient and healthy beings. Research shows that when an individual feels that they belong, that they are more likely to develop patterns and lifestyles that are healthy and balanced. It has been said that inside every being is an emotional tank, waiting to be filled with love. When one feels loved, they will develop and behave in a way that is healthy and balanced. But when their love tank is empty, people, including children, will misbehave. Much of the misbehavior and mistrust in people are motivated by the cravings of an empty emotional tank, mostly empty of love. The idea of an emotional tank provides a resonating metaphor when addressing the needs of an individual, especially parents and caregivers, as often as they feed the needs of others, usually before their own. Being aware of your own emotional tank and the tanks of those around you, whether you are running on a full or half or quarter or empty tank, can give you insight to the type of communication, interactions, and behaviors someone needs, and may also allow you to see inside yourself and what you need. When an individual's emotional tank is full, they feel more secure in themselves, and they are more willing to work, and also more willing to achieve towards reaching their fullest potential. In his research, Gary Chapman has discovered that people's emotional love tank gets filled in one of 5 ways. These ways are known as love languages. These love languages include words of affirmation. Words of affirmation include compliments, words of encouragement, and praise. They increase the self-worth of individuals and bring out their full potential. They focus on values, characters, and virtues demonstrated through behaviors, thoughts, and intentions. Quality time. Quality time includes spending time with an individual, giving your undivided attention, no multitasking, no social media, to an individual by sharing genuine and authentic thoughts and feelings, listening intently, also actively listening, and participating in activities that have meaning and purpose to the individual. Interacting with those around you on their level, even for mere minutes a day, can help fill their emotional tank. Receiving gifts. Whether made or purchased, gifts show you care and that you value that relationship. The value or price of the gift is irrelevant. It can range from a note being left from a parent to a child in their bag or knapsack, or an award that is presented at a ceremony or social event. Acts of service. This is about doing something specifically for someone else. You are not multitasking, nor are you distracted. You are focused on giving that moment to them, be it your child, friend, neighbor, or partner. When performing an act of service, remember to tell the individual and show them that you are doing this because you appreciate them. Physical touch. With the pandemic that is happening and being in lockdown, we must pay attention to what Toronto Public Health and Safety has said about physical touch. We must be mindful to stay with the individuals in our bubble, and also wear masks while participating in activities outside the home when we can't social distance or when we are in other public indoor spaces. Physical touch may be difficult love language to express at this point in time. But as much as you want to share that, I encourage you to pay attention to the signals that the receiver is sending out. Pay attention to their age, their body language. Pay attention to their health. The last thing we want to do is give a hug to someone and then make them sick, with COVID no less. That's scary. Still, this gift may be the hardest one to give and receive during this time. We mustn't forget that this gift is a powerful form of communication to show appreciation and belonging. It can be as simple as a pat on the back, a shake of the hand, a high five, or even a hug. Consider the age, personality, temperament, and health of the individual, and determine the type of physical affirmation that works best. When an individual's love tank is depleted or empty, their perspective on the world is bleak. It will be easier for them to experience despair, hopelessness, depression, fear, and anxiety. The likelihood that they will reach their potential for good in the world diminishes. As a healthy, loving individual yourself, understanding your own love language also gives insight into potential areas for self-regulation and interacting with those around you in a manner or a way that fills your own love tank and fills the love tank of those around you to develop a stronger, more trusting relationships and friendship. Not sure what your primary love language is? Ask yourself, what makes me feel loved by others? Your answer will reveal your primary love language. And to build an effective, meaningful relationship with those around you, practice speaking the primary love languages of those around you. Don't be scared if you are not certain of the primary love language of those around you. Speak all 5 intentionally, consistently, and carefully. With time, the people whom you are speaking with will reveal the love language that most effectively fills their tank. Also, remember that individuals may have different primary love languages, and that they might like different forms of love languages from different people. The bond between two souls in every relationship, in each stage of life or phase, may require a different primary love language. Don't be alarmed if after a few months or years, and with a few different others, that the primary love language may change over time. It is just a reminder to be mindful and to speak and act authentically, genuinely, intentionally, and carefully, with love, always. So once again, those 5 love languages are words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. So today I want to share with you a wonderful list that I've compiled of words of affirmation. Some good ideas to give you the language and the vocabulary that you might find useful to share with someone whose primary love language may be words of affirmation. I've written a list of words that we can then listen to and reflect on. As I'm sharing these words of affirmation with you, please feel free to write them down. Write them down and share them with those you love. What I find very helpful in performing any of these love languages, especially with words of affirmation, is that I share examples that the person or the individual has done with which I'm sharing the affirmations with. So if I'm saying thank you to someone for helping me with the dishes, if I'm saying thank you to someone for helping me make dinner, or someone who's made dinner for me, that's an act of service that they've given me. They've made me dinner, and now I'm going to use words of affirmation and say thank you for making me such a delicious dinner. I would be hungry otherwise, or it would take me that much longer to go into the kitchen myself and make myself some food. So that's an example right there of words of affirmation. And I'm going to share with you some words of affirmation. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for thinking of me. I appreciate you for helping me. I appreciate you for listening to me. I appreciate you for spending time with me. Thank you for being an amazing. Thank you for being an amazing problem solver. I was stuck and you helped me. Thank you for being an amazing helper. You helped put away the dishes and set the table this evening for dinner. Thank you for being an amazing listener. I needed someone to listen to me vent because I had a tough day at work today. Thank you for being an amazing companion. You helped me a lot by listening to me when I was upset. You helped me a lot by picking up the garbage in your room. You helped me a lot by organizing that park cleanup, because now when I go out on the balcony and I look outside, it looks so much cleaner now. You helped a lot. You helped me a lot. You showed me you are such a hard worker by... You showed me you're such a hard worker by reading your book and doing your homework, and it's been almost an hour and you haven't stopped. You showed me you're such a hard worker by bringing home such great grades and good marks. You've made my life meaningful. You've made my life meaningful by listening to me. You've made my life meaningful by being a part of it. I love your top. Such a nice sweater you have on. I love your thinking. You are such a good problem solver. I love your confidence. You rode that roller coaster and you weren't even scared. I love your authenticity. What you just said right now really touched my heart and is really meaningful to me. I love your smile. Your smile brightens my day. I love your ambition. You just keep dreaming bigger and better, and I can't wait to see what's in store. I love your innovation. You have such neat and amazing ideas. I love your courage. It takes a really strong person to say that to someone. I love your courage. It takes a really strong person to stand up for yourself. I love your courage. Thank you for standing up for me. I love your laughter. Hearing your laughter makes my heart so warm and happy. It makes me laugh too. I love your kindness. You've shown me your kindness through and through by acts of service, by spending time with me. I love you. I love your loyalty. You've been a great friend through all these years, and you've never once disappointed me. I love your loyalty. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you for how well you did in school this semester. I know that virtual learning has been hard. It's been difficult to learn from home. And it's difficult to concentrate when you're just going to school on a laptop computer. But I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you for showing up day in and day out, for taking the time to honor yourself, for taking the time to relax and be mindful. I am so proud of you. You help ease my stress. You help ease my stress by sitting beside me when I'm anxious. You help ease my stress by making me feel happy. You help ease my stress by helping me to find calmness, peace, solitude, serenity now. I care about you. I care about how you feel. I care about what you think. I care about what you do. Now, if any of these, as I continue to share them, if they resonate with you, or if they remind you to share them with anyone you love, feel free to jot them down, feel free to write it on a piece of paper, and practice this love language with those around you. Practice that with your children and with those you love. Find things and characters and traits and behaviors and thoughts that they're having and comment on them. Compliment them. Show them you're watching. Show them you care and show them that you love them. You are so attentive to detail. Look at that artwork. Wow, those pieces are so tiny in the mosaic, and you made such a big, beautiful picture for me. You are so attentive to others. You show that you care about other people's feelings. You are so attentive to me. Thank you for bringing me a jacket when you saw that I was cold and shivering. You are such a kind-hearted person. You open the door for random strangers who don't even say thank you. You are such a hard worker. You've been working at this project for hours. Look at what you've accomplished. You are so amazing. Look at what you've done. This is unbelievable. I love the way you make me feel. I love the way you make me feel when you hug me. I love the way you make me feel when you cook dinner. I love the way you make me feel. You make me feel happy. You make me feel excited. You make me feel loved. You are an amazing friend. You show that you care about me. Every time I call you, you've answered the phone and we've had a chat. It warms my heart. You are an amazing parent. You do everything for your child and you give yourself selflessly to everything that you do. You are an amazing child because you're trying so hard to show that you are listening and so hard to behave. I appreciate that in you. I can always count on you because I know that you are there for me. I can always count on you because when I was in trouble last time, you helped me a lot in a big way. And I'm grateful for that. I am grateful for you in my life. You make me want to be a better person because you give me encouragement. And I know that you are proud of me. You make me want to be a better person because you are standing beside me and you show that you love and care for me. I admire how positive you are, how intelligent you are, how thoughtful you are, how caring you are. I notice how inclusive you are, even though it's difficult to include everybody. I notice how happy you make others feel, how happy those around you are. I notice. I am blessed to have met you. I need you. Thank you for always being there for me. How can you be so patient with me? Thank you for having my back. You bring out the best in me. You make me see the world in a different way. You and I are able to get along so well. I want to be a better person because of you. I learn something new from you every day. You know how much you mean to me, right? I am so happy when I'm with you. You always know how to make me laugh. You always know how to make me feel better. You always know how to make me feel comforted when I need it. I never want to hurt you or your feelings. I value our relationship. I value our friendship. I value you. I care for you. I care about your health. I care about what you think. I care about your thoughts. Thank you for being honest with me. Thank you for showing me support. Thank you for opening up to me. I can always be myself around you. I can always be myself when I'm with you. You understand me in a way that no one else does. You make me do things I would never have the courage to do, like helping my neighbors. Sometimes I get shy and I don't want to talk to other people. But these people are my neighbors and they live beside me. And having you support me gave me the courage to ask if they needed help. You are such a strong person. You are such a kind person. You are such a loving person. Creative, amazing, loyal, unselfish. Thank you for driving me to be the best version of myself. You make my heart feel full. I want to do things for you every day. You make my life easier. You make my job easier. Thank you for being so thoughtful. Thank you for being so kind. Thank you for being so loving. Thank you for being so loyal. Thank you for being you. You are so precious to me. I believe in you, that you can do whatever it is you set your mind to. I believe in you. You have made such a difference in my life. You make my life meaningful. Thank you for going out of your way to mow the lawn for me, to rake the leaves for me, to help me with my homework. Thank you for going out of your way to show me that you care. I want you to have only the best. I need to do better for you. I want to know everything about you. You have made such a difference in my life. You make my life meaningful. I love the way you are true to yourself. I love how open you are to everyone. I love the way you care. I think about you a lot. Can I come be with you? I love spending time with you. You always have the best ideas. What do you think about this? You are perfect to me, flaws and all. You realize things about me that I never knew myself. I wish you could see yourself through my eyes. You are beautiful, inside and out. You make me smile. You have such great ideas. I love how your mind works. You give the best hugs. You are so brave. That was such a kind thing to do. That was such a kind thing you said. You are the kind of friend I wanted when I was your age. I just know that you will be successful. I love how you never give up. I love how you never give up on yourself. You're still here, showing that you pay attention to yourself, that you love yourself. I love that you are not giving up on yourself. You are unique. You are a dream unfolding. I'm so happy when you're around. There is no one quite like you. I love that I can rely on you. I see your inner strength. You are easy to love. I love you. You have some amazing gifts, like your confidence, your laughter, your presence, your mindfulness, your joy, yourself. You are my fave. You make me smile. You make me glad. You make me happy. I adore you. You make me a better person every day. You make me feel. You make me feel excited about life. You make me feel amazing. You are special. You mean the world to me. I'm wearing the smile you gave me. I love us. I value your perspective. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me. Your happiness is my happiness. Your love is my love. Your excitement is my excitement. You are my happy place. Your authenticity is magnetic. I want to be the reason you smile. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel beautiful. I hope you feel strong. I hope you feel lovely. Because you are. I appreciate your positivity. I appreciate your positive attitude. I appreciate your spunk. I appreciate your enthusiasm. You make me smile, even when you're not around. You inspire me to do better. I'm going to read to you some single word characteristics that you can use in words of affirmation with your loved ones. So my challenge for you is to take some of these words of affirmation and share them with someone you love. And hopefully you can make someone smile or just appreciate someone in a different way by sharing these beautiful words of affirmations with them. So here are some single word characteristics that I think would be amazing to share. Adored, alive, amazing, appreciated, appreciative, blissful, bold, brilliant, calm, cheerful, cherished, clear, comfortable, confident, content, courageous, creative, decisive, delightful, divine, dynamic, eager, empowered, energized, enlightened, enthusiastic, excited, ecstatic, exhilarated, expanded, exquisite, extraordinary, exuberant, fabulous, flowing, free, focused, fun, glorious, glowing, graceful, gracious, grateful, happy, harmonious, hopeful, inspired, invigorated, irresistible, jazzed, joyful, joyous, jubilant, kind, light, lovable, loving, magical, magnificent, miraculous, noble, open, optimistic, opulent, passionate, peaceful, playful, positive, powerful, precious, proud, quiet, radiant, ready, receptive, refreshed, relaxed, relieved, resilient, satisfied, sensational, sincere, secure, spectacular, strong, tender, terrific, tranquil, trusting, unlimited, limitless, uplifted, valuable, vibrant, vivacious, warm, welcome, whole, wise, wonderful, worthy, zestful, motivated, merciful, meek, meaningful, natural, nice, organized, outgoing, observing, patient, perceptive, positive, prompt, persistent, productive, preserving, peaceful, practical, quick thinking, questioning, resourceful, curious, responsible, respectful, reasonable, remarkable, reliable, real, reserved, authentic, relational, sensitive, sincere, steadfast, self-motivated, supportive, self-controlled, self-assured, self-sacrificing, sharing, strong, transparent, teachable, trustworthy, thinker, trusting, truthful, terrific, understanding, uncompromising, unselfish, unique, uplifting, visionary, valiant, wise, warm, wholesome, willing, yielding, youthful, zealous, zestful. That was some single words, words of affirmation. That is my gift to you. And along with the phrases that I've shared earlier, about 73 of them I counted that I've shared, and given your insightfulness, after giving some thought to who you're going to share these words of affirmation with and who you are speaking to, you can mix and match any of these phrases, any of these words, any of the single words to compliment someone, to praise someone, and to share your version of words of affirmation. And let me tell you, when you start sharing this language of love, and when you start sharing any language of love, when you do it intentionally and when you do it deliberately and carefully, you're going to see others around you shine. You're going to see others around you react and radiate. And you know what's really awesome is once people are tapped into their love language, and once they are receiving and accepting and speaking and sharing love languages, you are going to feel it. You're going to feel the way they say thank you. You're going to feel it in the way they appreciate you. You're going to feel it in their tone. You're going to feel it in their hug. You're going to feel it when you're in their presence. Nothing is more powerful than that. That which you can feel, that which you can treasure and cherish no matter how old or tired or sick you get, that you can hold it in your heart to always cradle it and remember it, the memories that you're making, the positivity that you're sharing, the way that you are giving detail and giving a perspective to someone else's life to let them know what they are doing that is meaningful to you, that is kind to you, that is thoughtful and caring and loving and passionate to you. Feel free to watch this video again and rewatch this video for any amount of ideas, for any words that come to mind. Because I feel that with the words I shared today, as examples of words of affirmation you can share with others, that the phrases today that I've written about, that the single words that I've shared, they would make wonderful poems. They can make wonderful stories for a child or a loved one. They can make for a wonderful gift just to say thank you and just to say I love you. With that being said, I want to invite you all to watch this video again when it is over. I really want you to share the love language that's important to you. A little recap. The 5 love languages are words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. You've inspired me by taking the time to join me today, and I really want to thank you. Please rewatch this video. I want you to feel peace in your heart and to be inspired in your minds and to feel love no matter what it is you do or where it is you go. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. Until we see one another again next time, I'm going to say goodbye. I wish you well. Please don't be shy. Reach out, message me, email me, get in touch with me. I'd really like to hear from all of you. I love you. Goodbye.